Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today in this video we are going to talk about 2023 Ford Everest Unveiled with V6 turbo diesel, 3,500 kilograms towing capacity. If you are interested in this topic, please watch till the end of this video. Please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell icon. Let's get into the video. Ford has revealed the next generation 2023 Ford Everest four-wheel drive with the option of epic turbo diesel V6 power shared with the new Ford Ranger Ute and the US market Ford F-150 pickup. Certain Everest models will also be rated with a 3,500 kilograms towing capacity in a category where 3,000 kilograms is the norm. The previous model's aging 3.2-liter 5-cylinder turbo diesel has been consigned to the history books, and the twin-turbo 2.0-liter 4-cylinder diesel and 10-speed auto, previously a premium option, will become the standard engine in the new lineup. Ford is yet to reveal pricing and equipment details for the new Ford Everest. However, official photos released today show the 7-seat wagon adopts the widely expected tough truck looks of its Ranger Ute sibling, given the two vehicles are jointly developed and built on the same production line. Letter matrix LED headlights surrounded by C-clamp daytime running lamps provide the same visual signature as the Ranger Ute. A longer dash-to-axle ratio to accommodate the optional V6 and a slighter wider wheel track also carry over from the new Ranger Ute. The changes mean the new Ford Everest promises to have better road holding than before. 2023 Ford Everest powertrain. The big news for the new Ford Everest is the engine. As with its Ute sibling, the 2023 Ford Everest will have the option of a 3.0-liter diesel V6 for the first time, but only on certain models. As with the new Ranger Ute, exact power and torque outputs for the V6 diesel Everest are yet to be confirmed. However, the numbers are expected to shadow the outputs in the US, with close to 600 Nm on tap, which will set a new benchmark for the class. Although this engine is new to Everest, it's not new to the turbo diesel V6 world. Known as the Lion TD V6 and originally developed by Ford of Europe, it has previously been used in Land Rovers, Citroëns, and Peugeots in both 2.7-liter and 3.0-liter forms. The so-called power stroke version of this turbo diesel V6 was used until recently in the Ford F-150 in the United States, with outputs of 186 kilowatts and 597 Nm. The engine has a compacted iron graphite engine block, a forged steel crankshaft, and a single turbocharger located on the outside of the V. These outputs put Ford's 3.0-liter turbo diesel V6 in the same ballpark as Volkswagen's 3.0-liter turbo diesel V6. In the current Amarok Ute, Volkswagen's 3.0-liter turbo diesel V6, TD-V6, pumps out 165 to 190 kilowatts and 550 to 580 Nm when paired to an 8-speed auto and all-wheel drive. Ford's 3.0-liter turbo diesel V6 promises stronger performance and better economy, backed by a 10-speed auto. Although it is yet to be confirmed, the Volkswagen Amarok sibling to the new Ford Ranger is widely expected to be powered by Ford engines. The optional TD V6 in the Ford Everest will be the premium engine option alongside the twin-turbo 2.0-liter 4-cylinder diesel in today's model. The power outputs for the new model are yet to be announced, but the same engine in today's Ford Everest produces 157 kilowatts and 500 Nm. Ford engineers say they have improved the robustness and reliability of the twin-turbo 2.0-liter 4-cylinder diesel, which was prone to fuel injector failures and overheating issues, with small upgrades and changes referred to as continual improvements. The 4-cylinder and V6 diesel engines will be backed by a 10-speed automatic gearbox, along with a 2-speed transfer case and a torque-on-demand all-wheel drive system. Other countries will get a less sophisticated part-time 4-wheel drive system, as well as the option of a 6-speed manual gearbox. 2023 Ford Everest interior and dimensions. As with the Ranger, the next-generation Ford Everest gains a host of upgrades and new technology on the inside. Depending on the model grade, infotainment displays will be either 10.1 or 12 inches in size, both in portrait orientation. This new system will include the ability to run vehicle software updates over a Wi-Fi internet connection, with Ford dealerships able to remotely flash software onto the vehicle. This connected architecture will also enable further controls and functionality through the Ford Pass app, which already supports functions like remote start and vehicle tracking. The digital instrument cluster is available in 8.0-inch or 12.4-inch formats, depending on the model grade. The full range of safety equipment is yet to be outlined, but Australian-delivered examples of the Ford Everest are expected to include technology such as autonomous emergency braking, EB, low-speed reverse EB, a front center airbag, and curtain airbags that extend to the third-row seats, for a total of 9 airbags. Blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, rear cross-traffic alert and automatic parking systems are also available. While overall dimensions of the next-generation Ford Everest remain mostly the same, it has picked up an additional 50 mm in wheel track and wheelbase, mimicking the new generation Ford Ranger. Using the next iteration of the well-regarded T6 platform, the 2023 Ford Everest will keep the Watts-Link rear suspension at the rear, albeit with longer control arms to suit the wider track. Control arms at the front will also be longer, which will theoretically improve available wheel articulation from the independent front suspension. Instead of making the Everest significantly bigger, Ford engineers and designers maximized available space. Seat design, pillars, flooring and interior lining were all looked at in order to create a roomier interior without blowing out the external dimensions. During a media preview, we tested Ford's claim and got 3 motoring journalists into the passenger side of the Everest prototype and found it to be big enough to fit in all 3 rows of seating with a decent level of comfort. Other details noted: a low floor in the third-row seating area for additional comfort, grab handles and tread plates for third-row ingress and egress, a 12V power outlet in the third row, and a storage space designed to suit a tablet device. 2023 Ford Everest towing capacity now 3,500 kg and upgraded 3,500 kg brake towing capacity in the 2023 Ford Everest, up from 3,100 kg for the current Everest, will match the Isuzu Mu-X and overtakes rivals such as the Mitsubishi Pajero Sport and Toyota Fortuner. The Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, the top-selling four-wheel drive wagon in the segment, and a key rival to the Ford Everest, has a towing capacity of 3,000 kilograms. Ford engineers say a lot of work was done to the engine cooling package, components that keep the powertrain from overheating, to accommodate the increased towing capacity, as well as stiffening the frame and increasing the front and rear axle load capacities. This increased front axle load limit, coming from a new axle and differential design, was additionally important because Ford wants customers to be able to fit heavy accessories like winches and bull bars without exceeding this figure. What's currently unclear is whether the 2023 Ford Everest will get a commensurate increase in the gross combination mass or the payload capacity rating. Currently, the Ford Ranger has a payload between 716 kilograms, Ambiente 4x4, and 623 kilograms, Titanium 4x4. The 2023 Ford Everest will also get an integrated trailer brake controller and an automated trailer light checking system, so you don't need a friend to check if your lights are working. 2023 Ford Everest off-road features and accessories. The first bit of good news for four-wheel drivers is that the turbo diesel V6 engine is not exclusive to the top-end Platinum Edition with 21-inch wheels. The turbo diesel V6 will also be available in lower model grades with smaller wheel diameters and lower asking prices, specifically, the mid-spec Sport. For those who want to do regular four-wheel driving in a top-of-the-range Everest Platinum, they can opt for an off-road pack that includes 18-inch alloy wheels and additional underbody protection. While standard underbody protection does include plastic panels in some cases, buyers have the choice of adding steel components. Instead of using a more traditional center differential, with a limited slip or locking function for off-road driving, the Ford Everest uses an electromechanical clutch pack that connects and disconnects the front and rear wheels. It's a next-generation torque-on-demand system, similar to the current Ford Everest and made by BorgWarner. It allows the Everest to operate in rear-wheel drive on high-traction surfaces and bring the front wheels into play as needed. Off the road, this clutch pack can engage completely, locking the front and rear differentials together. And on harder tracks, there is a locking rear differential available on four-wheel drive models as standard fitment. As with the current generation Ford Everest, selectable driving modes will to carry over into this new generation Everest. Normal, eco, towing and slippery are available for on-road driving, while mud ruts and sand are available for off-road driving. Twin recovery points, rated for off-road use, are located on each end of the 2023 Ford Everest. Ford said this feature won't be included in all markets around the world. But in Australia, where off-roading is popular, we're hoping the recovery points are standard fitment. Keen to go camping? Ford has included a variety of neat features. As with the new Ranger, there is space in the engine compartment for an optional second battery. This is the same as the new Ford Ranger, and no doubt inspired by the current Toyota Hilux, Prado, and Fortuner. However, Ford offers a built-in battery management system, BMS, in some models to help accommodate an auxiliary battery. Ford says this was done to reduce the need to interfere with the factory wiring harnesses and any potential impacts that can have on vehicle reliability. Ford engineers say the second battery tray was treated as sacrosanct during development, and they had to fight against a myriad of other competing interests that wanted to use that additional space. Some additional under-bonnet space was liberated by the use of hydro-formed structural pieces under the skin, which also allowed the designers more freedom with positioning major components like headlight assemblies. For those who want to load up to and beyond the rafters, Ford has rated the roof load capacity of the Everest to 100 kilograms of dynamic capacity and 350 kilograms of static capacity. This means it's strong enough for a roof rack and rooftop tent while driving and can then handle the additional weight of people up top when parked. Ford and ARB engineers worked closely together during the formative years of the 2023 Everest as they developed a range of accessories that will be co-branded. This range of accessories will also be included under Ford's own new car warranty, which is expected to stay at 5 years and unlimited kilometers. However, they're also expected to be more expensive than similar accessories sourced directly from aftermarket companies. Pricing for the next generation 2023 Ford Everest four-wheel drive is yet to be announced, and exact timing of its arrival is also unclear.